Hi, I'm here to talk about the Acetyl Organics I received. It's a vitamin E oil with jojoba and pomegranate. And the reason I got this is because my son has really bad eczema and he's 10 and a half. He's had it since he was about 2 years old. He's gone through allergy testing twice and we haven't found a culprit, but we've been to a couple different dermatologists, his general practitioner, pediatrician, and we've tried many different lotions and potions. We've tried special compound pharmacy blends with some strong levels of cortisone or cortisol, whatever, in them, and they're very expensive. My last prescription was, I got a quote first. It was going to be $275. So that's it. I decided I'm done with the very expensive cortisones. We have enough left from our last prescription. If he gets a really bad flare-up, we'll put it on for a few days. But the cortisone creams will take a flare-up and they will make it go a little bit away, maybe half as bad. It's like, say, a 10 flare-up and bring it down to like a 5 or 6. But it never really cures anything. It always comes back, especially when it's really dry in the winter time, or if he's at the pool with chlorine in the summer. And it just stings. He plays baseball, so he's got it around his wrists and on the patches on his hands, and when he puts on his baseball glove, it hurts. So something like this, we've been trying it now for 2 weeks and it's helping considerably because of the moisture. Also, I put some in my hands too because I get dry, cracked. You can kind of tell right here there's some red patches that this vitamin E oil I put on earlier today has soothed it. When you first put it on, it gets a little bit like, it's like vitamin E. If you've ever broken apart a capsule and put it on your skin, of course. I've done that before. It's kind of oily. It feels a little greasy. And, well, my son doesn't really care for that feeling. He doesn't like stuff to be kind of shimmery and oily. He does recognize the value of not itching all night. So we've been putting it on before bed. We smooth this on. If he's got a bad flare-up, I put shea butter on as well and kind of put the shea butter a little bit thick on his patches. If he's got a really bad flare-up, we'll do the prescription cortisone cream, let that set in for about an hour, and then I follow up with shea butter and this over the whole area. This is easier to smooth on over large patches. He gets this little bumpiness to his skin where it doesn't feel smooth. He gets it on his back, on his upper arms. So it's not just the red flare-up patches. It's pretty severe. So I've noticed that it's improved. We're just starting the baseball season out. He's going to practices. He's got to get it covered. He's got to hydrate. We have a humidifier in his room. That helps a lot as well. And also, my husband's been using this on a dry patch, which is right below his eye that's been bugging him. So he doesn't usually get into any kind of face creams or anything like that. But I told him to give this a whirl, and he's very happy with it. There's a ton of really good ingredients here. There's, pomegranate seed oil, there's flaxseed oil, sweet almond oil, rosehip seed oil, jojoba oil, there's palm oil, shea nut butter, mango seed butter, baba suit, pumpkin seed butter, sea buckthorn fruit oil, just all kinds of stuff. It's a big long list. And there's even a nut oil, kukui nut oil. And I would think if you're allergic to any kind of nuts, you better be careful with this. But we don't have any allergies in our family, thankfully, for nuts. So that's good. You could smooth this on. And right now I've just been using it for skin. I know there's other applications for it as well. But it really does help. I also have a nasty gash I got on my leg from some sharp plastic, and it's healed with the point where it's kind of itchy and it's almost all the way healed, and the scab's starting to fall off. I don't want to gross anybody out, but it's almost all the way healed, but there's a rough patch of skin. So I have been smoothing it over the rough patch of skin, and that helps considerably. So I hope this helps. If you have any kind of itchy or irritated skin or any kind of rash, or if you have some little spots on your skin that have dry patches on your face or hands or anywhere. And also, if you have cracked heels where your skin is out of control dry and thick and cracked, I sometimes get a bad problem with that on my heels. I've been putting this on a couple of problem spots, and it does soften the skin considerably, especially after you use it after a shower and smooth it on your skin, or if you use any kind of like a buffer to get away dead skin, follow up with this and it'll soothe and moisturize. Thank you, appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to post it on the review. I will do my best to try to answer the question, and I give it a thumbs up. It's a good product.